vessel. I'm woken up by the feeling of something warm around me being removed. Sorry, did I wake you? Ugh, what time is it right now? 6:30. I'll sleep a little more. Okay, it's your day off, so you can afford to sleep in a bit. As I listen to the sound of water flowing from the shower across the room, I fall back asleep. Subordinate. Subordinate, wake up! I slowly open my eyes to the sound of a familiar voice. You're awake? How did you sleep? Good. How about you, Helm? I slept well too. As I sit up in bed, I can see that the table is covered in various documents along with Helm's tablet. She must have been working on something while I was asleep. Helm moves slightly to block my view. I was thinking of having some breakfast. What do you think? Let's eat together. Come here. I can't do that. We'd end up wasting the entire day away. Oh, Helm. Sweetie. Let's waste the entire day together. Let's waste the entire day away together then. Why can't we do that? It's my day off. It's not a matter of can or can't. It's that you shouldn't. I think I should. Helm gives me a stern look. You're as serious as ever. Helm hesitates for a moment and sits down next to me. Very slowly, she wraps her arms around my waist. Oh. And gently leans her head on my shoulder. Good morning, subordinate. The scent of my shampoo wafts from Helm's blue hair. Why is she so hot? Helm and I are having dinner tonight at the Ark. Despite my arriving 15 minutes early, Helm is already there waiting for me. Oh, sorry. You haven't been waiting long, have you? Not at all. We sit down across from each other and order our food. I had to wake up an hour earlier than usual today. The admin had to undergo some routine maintenance. How did it go? There weren't any major issues thanks to Mass and Anchor doing their part. I CC'd you into the report that I wrote, so you can consult that for the details. Let's see. I briefly fiddle with my phone. Among the documents I received today, there is one written by Helm. This is the one. Let's have a quick look. The file size is eye-wateringly massive, despite only being a text document. I quickly set my phone down. I'll look at it later. Okay. There's nothing out of the ordinary in it, so there's no rush. Also, the next fundraiser on the ship has been set. I organized the supplies and wrote up a preliminary schedule this afternoon. I don't think there will be any issues. Would you like to check those as well? If you send it to me, I'll review it later. Is there anything else you need help with? Well, is there any chance you could stop by the fundraiser? I think it would be a great help. That's easy enough. I'll adjust my schedule. Thanks. In the conversation that follows, Helm speaks about the training schedule updates concerning the Admire, and upcoming plans concerning how to run the squad. She barely mentions herself, or even when she does, it's only in the context of training or studying. At this rate, it feels like... Why are you looking at me like that? Nothing, it's just... You're so beautiful. It makes me happy to hear you say that. But are you sure there isn't something else you want to say? This conversation feels a bit too formal. Oh. It feels like I'm in a mission briefing. I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention. Just... What? I find it difficult to determine how familiar to be when speaking. I'm not sure what kind of conversations we're supposed to have now that we're a couple. Oh shit, we're a couple? Wait a minute. I mean, of course we're a couple. We've always been a couple. Me, Helm, and all 143 other Nikkes or whatever. Just couples. You don't have to overthink it. Helm? I'm sorry. It's still a little difficult for me. It's my first time being in a relationship like this. You've always seemed like the type of person who excels at everything from the start. Don't be silly. I'm not saying that there aren't other people like that who exist, but I'm certainly not one of them. Definitely not. God, why is he so hot? Please tell me. It's definitely somewhere around here. Ah! Helm pulls an old cardboard box off the shelf. This is the one, I'm sure of it. Helm, anchor, and Huh? What are you doing? What's that box for? I was tidying up my room. What? What's so strange about that? Not weird to clean your room, but doing it on a weekend? That's bonkers. Why are you doing this now? Now of all times. I've been meaning to do it for a while, but I've been too busy. Well, I suppose our squad has been pretty busy. Even after we managed to complete major missions. We still got to deal with training, maintenance checks, and preparing for fundraiser like we always do. It's craziness. Just hearing about it makes me tired. I'm going to sleep. Just because we accomplished something big. Wait! Huh? I'm going to predict what you're going to say next. Ahem. Just because we accomplished something big, it doesn't mean we're relieved of our other duties. If anything, we should take on more responsibilities. Now hurry up and go prepare for today's training. It's the weekend, so we have plenty of time on our hands to do some maintenance on the Admire. Wow, you sound just like her. Of course I do. Do you know any idea of how long I've known Helm? I can imitate her voice to a T. Yeah, you even got her accent right. Woohoo, my training is starting to pay up. I mean, it's not paying off. You can say that again. Hey! Just because we accomplished something big doesn't mean we're relieved of our other duties. If anything, we should take on more responsibilities. Wow, she's really saying it. Hold on, is this really happening? If At least saying it word for word then. Now hurry up. Ah, it's really happening. It was just a joke. A self-fulfilling prophecy. Feel free to enjoy your day off. Just remain on standby and be in contact. Signal confirmation in progress. Did the results come back? There's no way that's Helm, is it? It's a Rapture spy. It's Helm! No way. Is it really so strange for me to suggest resting on the weekend? Of course it is. Although, now that I think about it, I guess not really. Then again, if I'm being honest, you've been a lot softer lately, Helm. Yeah, you've even given compliments sometimes. This isn't some kind of trap, is it? No, it's not. I was simply going to reorganize this box and get some rest as well. I see. Is what you're looking for in that box? Yes, I'm certain of it. I remember. Ah! Don't ask me how I knew. I've known you long enough. I understand how you operate. I guess I wasn't the only one who thought of that. What are you looking for? It's nothing special. Helm pulls an old compass out of the box. A compass? What do we need that for? The Admire has its own navigational equipment. Equipment can always fail. We should always remain prepared for the unexpected. If the Admire's navigation systems fail, a single compass isn't going to be of much help. Well, if nothing else, it's very Helm-like. Hold up, how come the needle keeps moving? Instead of remaining in a fixed position, the needle of the old compass sways back and forth erratically. It must be the Ark's magnetic field. The Ark's power grid does shift the magnetic field by a significant margin. Something operating on the principles of ordinary magnetism doesn't stand a chance here. After all, the Ark's energy output is far greater, don't you think? Not to mention, it's being way closer to the distance between North and South Pole. Ooh, you're so smart, Mass. So... Mass pulls out a simpler compass from her pocket. That's why we use specially calibrated compasses like this one! That ancient compass of Helm's is probably busted. You carry around a compass too? Of course, you never know when you're needed to set sail in a little rowboat. A true pirate is always ready for adventure. Why were you looking for that compass anyway, Helm? Because... Helm looks at Mass' compass, whose needle is firmly pointing north. She then looks down at her compass, whose needle is wandering aimlessly. I think a new goal has come into view. Mast and anchor silently exchange a look. While on my date with Helm, something keeps drawing my attention. From the moment we met, Helm has continually taken out an old compass from her pocket every few minutes and glanced at it. Helm? Huh? Is there something the matter, subordinate? Oh, well... You don't have to worry. I'm not going to make you stop in every store. When someone goes shopping with their significant other, they experience stress levels comparable to that of losing a close relative. I've made a list of precisely what I need. No, that's not it. What's with the compass? Oh, sorry. Does it bother you? It's nothing really. Think of it as kind of a talisman. Something to take out once in a while to remind myself of my resolution. Is that what you call once in a while? Huh? I point out to Helm that she's been glancing at the compass on the minute, every minute, since we met this evening. But that's impossible. No, I should apologize. I'm sorry, subordinate. I should have paid more attention to you on our date. Is something wrong? Not exactly. Mom takes out the compass from her pocket. I've had this compass ever since I joined the Aegis Squad. I felt I need something unwavering to guide me, to show me the way towards achieving my goals. So your original goal was to join the Aegis Squad? Yes, and thanks to you, I've accomplished that goal to some extent. Back then, I was desperate. There were so many responsibilities weighing me down that I couldn't fully pursue what I wanted to do. And I had to give my all for those people who believed in me. At least, that's what I thought. But to maintain that level of intensity, you need willpower. And willpower is a finite resource. So, whenever I felt like I was faltering, I would take out this compass. Whenever I saw the needle unfalteringly point in a single direction, I would remind myself to stay on course. But now, it seems to be broken. Do you feel you have a new goal to work towards now? That's... well... I want to connect with you more. I want to be a partner who is easy to love. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. All this reminiscing about the past must have made me emotional. Why don't we try and liven up the mood a bit? How about we go to that steakhouse you mentioned for dinner tonight? Alright, let's go. I take Helm's hand in mine as we walk. Hold on, this isn't the way to the restaurant. We'll go there some other time. Then where are we going now? Somewhere we can see the stars. Oh, a little map.
I'll follow you.
A fight then, is it?
Oh, right, not there. I knew that.
Helm and I walk together along a snow-laden pathway. Up in the sky, stars. That's right. Is this what you wanted to show me? You could say that. May I see your compass? Okay. As we ascend from the depths of the arc to the surface, the needle gradually settles and points firmly north. You don't always need a compass to find your way, do you? Helm silently looks up at the sky. Following the line of crimson needles' pointed tip, one star in the sky shines brightly, brighter than any other. So, you mean the stars? I search my memory for the lessons I took a long time ago in navigation. Compasses aren't always exact. Depending on where you are or how much time has passed, the direction they point can shift. Therefore, you need to consult other sources to pinpoint the exact direction. For example, like the North Star. I hand the compass back to Helm. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. It's just... Mass told me something similar as well. I just wanted to relive some old memories. Mast and Anchor silently exchange a look. Helm, do you know when I would consult this compass? When setting out for an adventure? Ha! I knew you would say that. But there's no way I'd look at something like this. Huh? This lump of metal doesn't know my desires. It's merely a prop, something that looks the part. My heart tells me where to go, and wherever the sea grants me permission, that is where I wander. That, my friend, is a true adventure. That is the true essence of being a pirate. I'm not sure I follow. So smart, yet so foolish. I thought you were getting better, but your old self is coming out again. Mass extends her index finger and points to Helm's compass. You don't follow that. Mass raises her finger. Oh. What? You follow this. Helm glances down at Mass's finger, which is resting on her chest. But... if you're going to give me another speech about how we technically don't have hearts, spare me. Although Mass spoke about the hearts, not stars. But the thought is pretty similar. Yeah, I didn't fully understand that. Helm raises her head and looks at the glittering night sky. I see now. You don't always have to follow the compasses. I think I know now why you wanted to come see the stars. All I wanted to do was go for a walk in the snow with you and go stargazing. I see. And that's it? Yeah. It's not the compass, but the stars. Right. Don't overthink it, and follow your heart. Precisely. So tell me, Helm, what do you want to do? Helm looks down at the old compass. I want to visit famous cafes with you. And I want to take some photos together so I can show them off to other people. Let's go this weekend. And when we're out shopping, I want to try on pretty clothes and ask you if you look good on me. I'll clear my schedule. Those aren't the only things I want to do. There are plenty more. But right now... Helm looks up at the star-filled night sky. I want to have a wonderful time underneath this beautiful sea of stars. Just the two of us.
You can always count on quality training. We can do it faster. All right, let's keep going. Reloading. Cover me.
I missed that one.
Ow! We can do it faster. This is nothing. All right, let's keep going. Ah! Reloading. Cover me.
Oh, come on. There we go.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Last stage. While waiting for Helm, who had gone out to install decoys and scout the area, I prepare a spot in the ruins where we could spend the night. I'm back. There aren't any raptors in the nearby vicinity, and I set up the decoys as well. Great, good work. After that, we share some emergency rations and talk. Other than the usual setting of the ruins up on the surface, we pass the time in a fashion similar to any other day. However, between each of our senses, a subtle silence lingers. Helm, with her compass on a cord around her neck, approaches me. Could I tell you something, subordinate? What is it? Just like the compass needle shifts with changes in the magnetic field, the North Star changes over time too. After all, we just call the star that's closest to the north the North Star. What? That's right. Oh, so you already knew. At the end of the day, I think only one thing matters. It doesn't matter what name people give to the direction they're heading, or if the methods used to determine that sense of direction change over time. One thing that won't change is the destination. Helm steps to my side slowly and stops. The compass needle now points towards me. So, for just a little while longer, I want to keep using the methods I'm familiar with. Helm nudges against me and I step backwards, slowly and straight as an arrow, following the compass's direction. I fall down onto the bed with my arms wrapped around Helm's waist.
I've wanted to do this for so long.
Damn, girl. Holy shit. That is a pose and a half. Why is she so pretty? Me too. Helm's lips press against mine, then pull back.
That too.
Me too. What do you want to do next? Helm?
Yes?
Are you nervous?
It's my first time doing something like this. But... Subordinate? Thanks to you, there are so many things I've done for the first time. I got to see the ocean that I've always dreamed of. I achieved victory in battle with the Admire. I have teammates that I can trust. I've made friends. And...
Helm's hands circling to my neck tremble ever so slightly.
I have someone I love. And even though it's my first time, I'm not afraid. Because now, it's not just the compass telling me where to go.
Helm stares at me intently.
But the North Star as well.
You don't need to be afraid.
Then, I don't want you to think that I'm being selfish or needy, but... Could I ask you for something else for the first time?
Whatever you want.
I knew that's what your answer would be. Subordinate. stay with me. For forever.
As Helm whispers to me softly, her voice melts into the cool night air and ends with the familiar scent of her shampoo. Shh. Oh, Helm. You're gonna make me buy your gacha skin? Ah.
Thanks to you, there are so many things I've done for the first time.
Oh, Helm. Helm, what have you done? Let's get you to max here. Exchange. Oh, I cannot get you to max. Ugh. That's annoying. Oh well, I will get you to max soon. Ish.
Will you join us at the next fundraiser?
Oh, Helm. Damn, she's hot. And way stronger now, too. I might have to buy this. 11 days? $11. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to buy that.